I'm Mega Mike the Movie Man. Today I got a mega movie plan. Today I'm back with another mega ranking for you all. Today I'm going to be ranking my top 10 titles in my fantasy and adventure physical media collection. Yes, I did a whole video showing off all the titles in my collection, but now I want to go through and rank my top 10 favorites. Yes, I'm going to be ranking them based on several factors. I considered the disc quality, the audio, the visual presentation. I considered the packaging, the art designs, all of that. Plus, I considered how much I liked the movie, how much I rewatched the movie, just overall what I enjoy about the movie. Also, if it's a collector's edition or has multiple discs in the set, then that may have given it a boost as well. So I'll go through my entire thought process as I go through each of the movies, showing them off, explaining why I ranked it where I did, and also maybe doing these unboxings as we go through them. So without further ado, let's get right into it, and I'm going to take off the top one from the pile. This is going to be number 10. We're going to have Mortal Kombat. Yes, this is the newer Mortal Kombat, the one that came out in 2021. And why did I put this movie in my top 10? Because I really don't like this movie, actually. In fact, there's a lot of things I despise about this movie. But I had to think about this movie a little bit more and consider a few different things. First, it's a 4K disc, and actually the quality is pretty good, especially when you see a lot of the elements in this movie. It does shine through pretty nicely, so that gave it a little boost there. Also, the slipcover is really cool. I like seeing the Scorpion and Sub-Zero right there in the middle. It shows off their elemental powers side by side. You got the Mortal Kombat symbol right there. And so I really did like the art design on the packaging. Really nice slipcover. So I had to give it a little boost for that as well. And then also, I just thought about this movie a little bit more, and I thought, you know what? I watched this movie quite a few times. This is a movie that's easy watching to me. I'll definitely put it on to watch it again, whether I'm working out or just need something really easy to watch. This is a movie I will go back to. It's not a movie like I watched once and I'm done. No, I do rewatch this one again. Now, maybe it's because it is a Mortal Kombat movie. That helps it out. Also, maybe because the action and fighting choreography is fantastic. The visuals are all great. I mean, there's some awesome fight sequences in here that are just very impressive. So that gives it a boost as well. Plus, it does get some characters right. You get Scorpion and Sub-Zero, especially Sub-Zero is so cool and menacing in this movie. They did a great Sub-Zero here, just perfect. And then Kano's a really fun character too, has a lot of good comedic moments and just very entertaining. You can tell the actor is putting in all he can into being Kano, so great job there. And then you look at some of the other characters, Jax and Sonya, they're not too bad. They have their moments, or though they're okay. Now, yeah, there are some characters that don't work for me, like Kung Lao and Liu Kang, I don't think are the best in this movie. And then the villains, oh, yeah, a lot of the villains are pretty bad. Cabal's okay, but the rest of them, it's like Rico. Do you even know that's Rico? They only say his name once, and unless you're a hardcore MK fan, you really don't know it's Rico. So it's like, oh my goodness. What did they do there? And then Goro, a CGI mess of a creature in this movie. Does not work. It's pretty bad and just has a little moment. Such a letdown. And then even Shang Tsung, I know it's a good actor for him, but I don't know. The performance here just didn't work for me. It just came off very bland and just like, wasn't feeling it. Did not live up to the classic Shang Tsung from the 95 movie, because that one is just a lot better. Yes, Terry McGowie, I believe is how you say the name. Maybe I pronounced it wrong, but he was a really good Shang Tsung. So yeah, it doesn't live up to it in here, and there isn't a big focus on the tournament, which is really disappointing. Why don't they have a focus on the tournament in this movie? It's Mortal Kombat. There should be a Mortal Kombat tournament. Very disappointed by that. But once again, the intro is really good. I do like the intro scene with Scorpion and Sub-Zero. And then once they get to the ending fight little tournament they try to do, it is pretty cool. but it's just not long enough and it goes by like super fast. It's like on fast forward mode, and the middle is just too drawn out. So bad pacing issues, bad writing, script issues, directing issues, you name it, a lot of issues in this movie, but I watch it a lot. So why do I watch it a lot? I don't know, but I gotta put it high on. I gotta put it in the pile at least. So I gotta put it at number 10, at least for its rewatchability to me. So that's why this one gets number 10. And then just to kind of take off the slipcover here to show the inside. Yeah, so let's take a look at this. We get the digital code, of course, which is nice. Can't go wrong with that. Now, the discs are plain. Yeah, lame disc. So that's why it goes at number 10. Can't get it higher than that, but I still had to put it in the pile just because, like I said, I do rewatch this one quite a bit. And so it's a little guilty pleasure there. Probably a little bit more at guilty than pleasure for this movie, but whatever. It's going at the pile, bottom of the list. So we have that one there. Next, we are going to go into Scott Pilgrim versus the World. Yes, I really do like this slipcover. I think it captures the movie perfectly with all the poppy colors. The art design there I think is really cool. It's a very interesting story as well. A lot of cool fight choreography. Once again, this movie does it well. A lot of cool visual sequences. Oftentimes can feel like a comic book. So very fun. You got the 4K, you got the Blu-ray, you got the digital code, and the 4K is actually pretty good in this movie with the visuals. So I do really like that. Slipcover is nice. I do like having the slipcover as well. So it gets a little boost for that. Also, let's just take a look at the inside. All right, the inside. The discs are here. They're not the best in the world, but they could be a lot worse. At least you get some art on the 4K. And the Blu-ray, yeah, you basically get the title there. But there is some art design to it, which is okay enough. Could be just a plain title, which would make it worse. So the discs aren't perfect, but it's better than nothing. And so we had to put this one up a little higher on the list because it is a good quality movie. It's one I could see myself watching multiple times. I kind of actually just talking about it, want to rewatch it again today. So overall, a really fun movie. If you haven't seen this one, I would add it to the collection. And you actually do get some decent special features on here, some bonus features. So yeah, it gives you more appreciation for the movie. And once again, with all the colors in this movie, the 4K with the HDR, it looks really nice. Really, really good quality there. So that's why Scott Pilgrim versus the World in my physical media collection, this one gets the number 9 ranking. Yes. There we go. That was number 9. All right, next, we're going to have Mortal Kombat 95. Now, I really, really like this movie. If this movie was in 4K, if I had a slipcover for it or a steelbook, this would be way higher up on the list. I couldn't put it too much higher up because it is just a plain old Blu-ray, but I love this movie. This movie's so entertaining. I'm a big Mortal Kombat fan. That's my favorite franchise of all time in terms of video games. And, well, I guess just franchise in general because this movie definitely helps it out quite a bit. So really good fun movie. They get a lot of characters right. Once again, Shang Tsung's awesome in here, and all the main characters, Sonya, Johnny Cage, Liu Kang, Raiden, they all do a great job in this movie. You got to focus on the Mortal Kombat tournament, so it's a lot of fun. Goro is done great in here with the animatronics. It just really keeps up to today, I think, anyway. I think it's really cool. And some iconic scenes, some iconic moments, and funny lines, and just a really entertaining movie. Good fantasy adventure here, and the tournament is top notch. So if you haven't seen Mortal Kombat 95, highly, highly recommend checking this one out. And this one's a PG-13 rating, so it doesn't really get too graphic. And yeah, just overall a good solid movie, but I couldn't put it up too much higher because I need it in 4K. I need a steelbook. I need a slipcover. I need something to boost it up higher. Now, if this movie does get a 4K steelbook, I will definitely get it because they did do a Blu-ray steelbook, but I want to wait for a 4K steelbook. This needs a 4K. I want it. Need to have it. hope they come out with that. Then this movie could go a lot higher. But yeah, this is going to be at our number 8 spot. So there we go. Mortal Kombat 95. Such a fun movie. Can watch that one all the time. All right, next. Oh, and might as well show off the disc here real quick. Yeah, also what brings it down, recycle cover, even though the disc is fine with basically just the dragon artwork, the recycle cover. No good. So that's why we couldn't put it much higher than 8. But our next one here, and this one is going to be number 7. Yes, we're going to have the Hobbit Trilogy. Now, I like how Target basically put this kind of art design cardboard on the front of it. Yeah, it's not perfect. Yeah, I wish I had a slipcover of it or a steelbook, but they tried. They tried to do something different, and the art does look nice on it, capturing the Shire. So, you know what? I gave them a little bit higher of a boost for trying there. And you get 3 movies in here. You get the entire Hobbit trilogy. Like I said, if there's a lot of disc in one of these box sets, it does give it a little boost in my opinion, because you get a lot more movies to enjoy. And these movies are pretty good. They're not perfect. Yeah, they're way a downgrade compared to the Lord of the Rings movies. I get it. I understand that. Yeah, maybe this should have been 1 or 2 movies, 3 movies, way too drawn out. But they're still a fun time, still got a lot of good fantasy and adventure elements in it, and it doesn't take up too much space on the shelf, especially for having 3 movies. And really, for physical media collectors out here, the special features, the bonus features on these movies are all outrageous. I'm telling you, it's hours and hours of bonus content. They know how to do it right. So, you know, physical media collection, how to boost this one up a little bit on the list. Now let's take a look at the inside of this one. See if there's anything special on the inside. Alright, so just kind of plain old disc with the titles. Yep, not the best. That's why it's not going to go up any higher. But you do get special feature disc, which is really, really nice. And so actually you get 6 discs in here because each one gets its own special feature disc, which is nice. So for each of them, they all get their own special feature disc. So 6 discs in here, doesn't take up too much space. And I'm telling you, the special features are out of this world. So for physical media collectors out here, that's why I had to boost this one up a little bit higher. So even though it is just the Blu-ray quality, you know, the packaging isn't perfect or anything like that. Could be a lot better. Because of the disc, you get special features. How to put this one up higher up on the list. So I do enjoy having that in the collection. All right, next we're going to have our Indiana Jones collection. So this one isn't going higher up on the list because it is the DVDs. I don't have it on the 4K. I don't have it on the Blu-ray. So it does go down a little bit in terms of that quality. That's not the movie's fault. That's my fault for not upgrading. But still, that's why it doesn't get ranked like one of the top few spots. But I do really like all these movies. You even do get a bonus material disc in here. But all the movies here in this collection are nice. For the packaging at the time, it's actually pretty good because they all are just in a nice little box set. I do like the art design. I think that fits Indiana Jones perfectly. So really nice there. It does look pretty nice on the shelf. Yeah, it's like it kind of looks like a suitcase a little bit, right? Yeah, really, really nice. And of course, Indiana Jones, Harrison Ford on the back. Can't beat that artwork right there. And so it's been actually, you know, really nice having this in the collection for a long time. And it's good quality. The box is good quality. It keeps up. It's because there's not too much damage on this. And you think after so many years there might be. But no, it's really good packaging. It might even be better packaging than the 4K set that came out recently. I didn't hear great things about that one. So this is really good, solid packaging. Yeah, how to put this one higher up on the list because you get multiple movies. And they're all really, really good movies. And they're all in their individual cases, which looks nice on the shelf. And any way you turn this box set, it's nice. It's nice. It looks like it has some good quality thought put into it. So totally happy with this. That's why I put it up higher on my list. All right. And so that was at number Let's see. That was at number 6. Yes. So now we're going to get into our top 5. Yes, we're going to get into our top 5 right now. All right. So at our number 5th spot, we're going to have Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. Now, I really could have picked any of the Lord of the Rings special extended DVD edition sets I have, but I picked The Two Towers because Two Towers is my favorite out of the Lord of the Rings movie. I know that's not everybody's choice. It's probably the most, maybe one of the unpopular choices, I guess you could say, but I really like The Two Towers. I think the Helm Deep battle is so intense, so suspenseful, and I just really, really like it. And also the Ents, right? The big giant talking trees are a lot of fun. And I really like their scene at the end with all the rushing water and everything like that. So remember those scenes from this movie very clearly. So really nice. And this packaging is great. Really like the spine, how it sets on the shelf. It's just so perfect. I mean, it looks like a book. Perfect idea to do that because, you know, Lord of the Rings is from books. So really cool to do that. Really nice. Just all around. And I like the way the packaging feels. Really, really good quality there. And the inside is just so nice. I'm not going to show off too much of the inside here, but I did want to show the back off real quickly. Really nice. I like that back art design. And then just how it opens up is just really cool, because you basically get so much in here. You get a map with it. You get some good art design on all the discs. Now, it's in 2 parts because, you know, it's a long movie, and these are the special extended editions. So it's even a longer movie than maybe you remember if you haven't seen the extended editions. But you got to get the extended editions. Really, really nice. But once again, nice artwork design here. That's really a lot of good effort put into the disc, put into the backgrounds. I mean, really great. And you get so much bonus features with those discs there. So overall, it is very compacted. So, you know, it doesn't take up too much space with the amount of disc here. It's actually, you know, a pretty good compacted packaging there. And once again, just an awesome movie. Once again, I could have picked any of the Lord of the Rings movies for this spot, but I went Two Towers. I really like the Two Towers, and you got to get the extended edition. Hey, that's the great thing about being a physical media collector. You get the extended editions, right, on disc. Really, really nice. So overall, can't go wrong with this one. This is why this gets our number 5th spot. But really, really like that one. Such a good movie. I need to go back and rewatch all those Lord of the Rings movies. Really, really good. All right, and then next we got the 10 film Wizarding World collection, the Harry Potter, the Fantastic Beasts movies. All really good quality here in terms of Blu-ray discs. No problems here on the transfers or anything like that with the Blu-rays. Good high definition. Now, it's not 4K. Wish I had the 4K set. And it is only 10 films, so you are not getting the newest one, Secrets of Dumbledore. I got this set before that one came out, so we only get the 10 film collection here. But I got this at a pretty good price. But it's nice because it doesn't take up too much space on the shelf, which is great for 10 films, 10 Blu-rays. Really, really good. And once again, I do like the Wizarding World movies. They're all not perfect. There are some issues on some of them. Some of them can be boring and drag a little bit. But a lot of the earlier films I really did enjoy. Just capturing the magic of being at Hogwarts. And I like how these are on a separate disc here. And they're not stacked on top of each other. You can just turn and go through them, which is really nice. Art is pretty good on the Harry Potter disc, not so much on the Fantastic Beasts disc. But really enjoy having the Wizarding World collection. And once again, if you haven't seen my ranking of all the Wizarding World movies, definitely check in my ranking playlist. I'll link the video in the description as well. But yeah, I go through all my thoughts on each of the movies there. But I do like having this in the physical media collection. Really, really nice. Yes. All right, next we're going to get into our top 3. Yes, top 3 here. We're going to go to 3rd place. We're going to have the Mummy Ultimate Collection. Yes, so this was a really nice steelbook I got at Target. It was on sale, very cheap. And you actually get 4 films here, not just the 3 Mummy films, but you actually get the Scorpion King as well, which is really, really nice to get. I actually like the Scorpion King probably more than most. I think it's a pretty decent movie. Not really great or perfect. You know, it's been done better before, but you know what? It's not too bad. It's cool seeing The Rock there in a main role. And then also The Mummy Returns, both two really, really good movies. Yeah, The Mummy, Tomb of the Dragon Emperor is terrible. I do not enjoy that movie at all. It's like the one movie more times I watch it, the more times I don't like it. But Mummy Returns, really, really good. Some of just the movies keep up. They're so good. And I just like the way this steelbook looks. Really cool. Captures the movie perfectly. Show the back off a little bit. Yeah, it's perfect. So the design just follows along perfectly the entire steelbook. I like that. I like when steelbooks can do that. Really, really nice. You know, and it's basically like that book from the movie. I think it's the Book of the Dead, right? So that basically is the book right there. So nice. Perfect. Really, really cool. And just to take a look at the inside here. Only bad thing about this is it does stack the disc, which I do not like. But the art design in the background is pretty cool. But yeah, the disc being stacked, no good, no good. So that's why I can't put it much higher than that, unfortunately. But other than that, you know, it's fun to have. It's fun to have the Mummy collection. You need to have at least the first two. So that's why that one gets number 3. All right, now we're going to get into our top 2 here. Yes, what's going to get second place? Let's see. All right, we got Dark Crystal on 4K. The quality on this is fantastic, so it got boosted up to second place for a lot of reasons. One being the visual audio quality is great on this movie. Really, really good. I mean, it just looks like this movie was made recently, even though it was made a lot longer ago. So really nice. Jim Henson's work in this movie with all the puppeteering. Really great designs, really good fantasy adventure story. It's perfect for the whole family. The front cover is just so nice of this steelbook, just really cool looking. Really cool title design as well with the font. Yes, really nice. You get a good amount of special features on there. If you want to zoom in, pause it, you can see a lot of good special features there. Movie definitely benefits from the HDR, so everything looks really nice in this movie. And then just to kind of show it off a little bit more, I will take off the J card here. And then just kind of open this up for you all. All right, it does come with some pamphlets in there, but then just to kind of show the inside. Yes, you get the disc. Wish there was some art design on the disc, but you do get, you know, a scene from the movie in the back. So it could be better there, but could be worse as well. So nice having that 4K of Dark Crystal. Once again, really good family adventure fantasy movie. Just to see the puppet work. If you're into puppeteering, you got to see this one. It's just so amazing what they were able to do with that. And yeah, really good to have this steelbook in the collection. So that was number 2. That was second place for us. Now let's see our number 1. What got first place? We got Jumanji. Yes, our Jumanji 4K steelbook. Quality of the 4K is really nice. Everything pops in this movie, and it makes, you know, just some of the designs in this movie look really nice, especially the practical designs. The practical designs look great, like what they did with like the plant monster and things like that. Now, yeah, the CGI, you know, doesn't hold up as well today. You know, that's why I prefer when you can do practical effects. Those always hold up better, especially in 4K. So yeah, the CGI visual effects stuff, yeah, it doesn't hold up as well. You can tell definitely, but practical effects worked really good. And oh my goodness, look at this steelbook. Look how phenomenal this steelbook looks, and just kind of turning it like this, you know, and just kind of seeing it all just looks really, really cool. Just like, look at that. That's like a board game right there. That's the Jumanji board game. You can't go wrong with that. Really like that design. That's how it looks like a 3D pop art right there. Really, really cool how they did that. Yes, very nice having that. And let's take a look at the rest of it. Now, the back is not anything special. That's where they're going to let you down. Just plain boring on the back. But, you know, it's supposed to represent the board game, right? So, you know, what are you going to do about that? And then the inside for this one. The inside's okay. It's not perfect or anything. But let's take a look at this. You got the rules of the Jumanji game, which is really cool. I do like seeing that. The disc could be better, could have better art design on them. Yeah. So not perfect on the inside, but it does come with a lot of good special features. With if you want to zoom in and pause it there, look at some of the special features. Really, really good special features and featurettes and all of that. You even get some animated episodes from the Jumanji animated series in there. So really cool that they added that. So they did a good job adding on those special features there. Good collection of them. So that's why I had to give first place to Jumanji. The packaging, the steelbook art just looks phenomenal. The quality of the movie is really good in 4K. And then also just the bonus features they packed into this movie. It's fantastic. It's absolutely great for us physical media collectors. So that's why Jumanji gets first place. Absolutely. Really, really deserves it there, at least out of my collection. Once again, this was just my collection, so I know I don't have everything, but let me know in the comments below, how would you have ranked these movies? I know everybody's going to rank them way different than I would have, so how would you rank these movies I showed off? Or if you have your own physical media collection of fantasy and adventure titles, what would be your top 10 and why? Give me your ranking down below in those comments. Also, once again, if you're just discovering the channel for the first time, make sure you subscribe right now because I'm going to get you tons of these physical media collection and haul videos, tons of variety of movie content, including rankings, reviews, movie news rounded up weekly. You name it, we'll talk all things movies. I don't want you to miss any of it. So subscribe right now, turn on that notification bell. Of course, if you like this video, you're going to like my other videos in the playlist. Make sure you click on some more videos to watch.
Get over here!
Also, like the video, and this is Mega Mike the Movie Man reminding you to make every day a movie day.